The question of the video is e.l.f. or Wet n Wild. So if you could only pick one brand to ever use between those two, which one would you pick? Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. So I'm going to be testing out a bunch of new drugstore makeup that I have right here. From foundation, to bronzer, to blush, to some drops for your face. So yeah, if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. So I never normally do my base first, but the eyeshadow palette that I have is very neutral. So it's going to blend in with the bronzer and stuff. So I'm really not going to be worrying about that first. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Booster Drops. I've never seen anyone use these like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a little dropper. So I'm going to be using this for like my primer in a way, you know. Okay, it feels kind of cool. Okay, the scent, there's not really one there. It literally doesn't smell like anything, but it feels like I've just put on like my facial cleanser, you know? Like it's very cooling, so I really like it. And for primer, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. So yeah, we're going to be testing out this. It looks purple, so I don't know. I don't really know. That's purple. It's like purple. I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation in the shade Snow. Now, I have used this in a different shade, but for the shade I got, it was the wrong shade. And I had to mix in another foundation, so I really don't know the formula of this one. I know Jeffree Star just like reviewed it or whatever, so I don't know, but we're going to be testing it out today. I know, oh, that's very thick. And then I'm going to be picking it up with this beauty blender that I have and just seeing how it is. Hopefully the color is right. It smells like men's cologne, you know, like that smell. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all the foundation like half and half. So it is a little bit light, but like as you can tell, my neck is like really light. So I don't like to match it to my face. I like to match it to my neck. And as you can tell, it matches. But over here on this side, these spots right here that aren't being covered are not acne. There are spots that were acne but have went away, and now they're like, there's no like bump or anything. I'm gonna be telling you all of my first impressions of the products at the end of the video. So if you want to skip a little ahead to know about the foundation, just know that. But my overall, it looks very natural, like skin-like, but yet your skin but better, you know, like it. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna be using for concealer is the Milani concealer. It's the new one that just came out. I love the little wand, but the only thing it reminds me of the Wet n Wild foundation. It smells like very like paint-like. And then I'm also going to be taking the Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Drug Lord. I did test this out on the back of my hand, and it does feel like concealer. And he said in his video that drag queens use it for concealer, so that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, just because I don't want to ruin the wand by putting it on a different color. And I'm just going to be using a little bit of this just to brighten my under eye. I don't like to get brighter concealers just because I can use this to brighten it up without like buying a brighter shade. Oh yeah, that's white. So I want to highlight like my brow bone inner corner, my nose bridge, and then my cupid's bow and my chin. That's really all I want to highlight. And then I'm going to hurry up and blend that with my pinky finger just because I don't want it to set there and then not blend. Next thing that I'm going to be testing is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. I've never really tried new setting powders that I haven't like seen anyone review. So I don't know if this is new. Into it and just setting under my under eyes and where I place the concealer. It doesn't actually smell like anything, which is really good because that Airspun powder smell. Oh, do you see where that's like turning different colors? Oh my beauty blenders. Back to my other one. I know I just said I hate when I have to use it, but it looks really weird. Okay, yeah, it didn't do that over here. Then I'm just going to be setting my face other places. I know I'm like Patrick Star over here, but like I really like to set my face to make sure it stays in place now. I know for a while I didn't, and I really love that, but like, I don't know. Now I'm going to go snatch these brows. I do have an eyebrow tutorial if you'd like one. It's right up here in the cards, so go click it right up here. And yeah, I'll be right back with these brows snatched. Okay, so I'm back and my eyebrows are done. And now we're gonna wipe off the bake just because I want to see if it's gonna like flash back or like stay. Okay. First thing that I noticed is that it's coming off really easy. Next thing that we're gonna be doing to bronze this face up is using the new Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Sunset Striptease. Raw Beauty Christy used this and said that it was like a dupe for something, or that she felt it was. So I definitely went out and got this because it was only like $4, and I literally can't beat the price of it. See? It looks like contour though. Okay, so far I'm really not liking this bronzer. I literally had to like scrub my brush in it to even get it to look like this. I really don't think it's like bronzer worthy. I mean, maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics blush. This was $2. $2. What the world? So, okay. I see that. Yeah, that's there. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna be taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics a little mini eyeshadow thing, and I'm just gonna be creating. I'm not gonna be using this like little brush that came in it. Trash. Look at that mirror. Can you see that? Oh my lord. So the first shade that I'm gonna be taking is the shade Lid, and I'm just gonna be putting that in my crease area. You know, it is kind of weird you have like this though. Maybe if it up into the side, that would be a little bit easier. Okay, it's definitely there. There's pigment. Okay. It's kind of patchy. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Line and just putting that like in the crease, but like lower to like deepen it up. Okay, that's so muddy. I don't know if you can see, but it's like so patchy right there. I think that's as good as we're gonna get, honestly. I'm gonna be taking the only shimmer shade in the palette, this one right here, the gold one, and just getting it and spraying it. Honestly, like, I know this stuff is cheap, but like if it's not good, like why even make it? Lid. Okay, that's not half bad, not gonna lie. Okay, I kinda like that, except it's like, I don't know. Nothing in here like goes with it. Like, not to be like, I hate to like bash this, but okay, that doesn't look like half bad. It's like definitely sultry looking, but I'm gonna go off camera and do this eye to save some time, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and this eye is done. It is a little bit darker. I don't know. So now we're gonna move on to highlighter, and I'm gonna be taking the Rose Mist from Wet n Wild, and I'm just gonna be testing it out. Where's the little? And I'm going to be testing it out for like setting spray before I put on highlighter. And it looks like this. And it smells like roses because I sprayed it earlier. Oh, a lot comes out. And the next thing that I'm going to be testing out is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I got this like a while ago and never used it. Swatched it once for Instagram and never used it. So, I don't know why, but it's this one. And I think it's like $4. Oh my, that's not actually half bad. Oh my. Now on to lips, and then I'm going to go off camera and do some mascara and liner because those I don't have new products. So the Sexiest Beauty on Instagram sent me some of their new products that I've been dying to try out, but I just haven't had the time or like a video. And so yeah, I think I'm going to try out like their gloss maybe, and then like a nude lipstick, packaging for the lipstick, and then this is the packaging for their gloss. So I'm going to be taking this and I'm just going to put that on all over my lips. This is in the shade Nympho Nude. I don't know. It is kind of dry, but that's just because I don't wear liquid lipsticks like this. Gloss and just using it. It does kind of have like a weird applicator. It looks like a fingernail polish thing, but Okay, so I'm back and now I'm going to give you an overall review of what I think of everything on my first impression. I haven't worn any of this the second time. The hydrating booster drops really did work, but I would have to test them like long term to see if they help hydrate my skin. I do have dry patches like right here and it's like really weird. I don't know. And yeah, so I did feel like it hydrated and it wasn't greasy. I hate greasy primers and hydrating things because it's weird and I hate it and my skin kind of gets oily in this zone. So yeah, I did like it, but I would have to test it. The next thing is this e.l.f. Poreless Tone Adjuster Primer. I do have redness like around here and then in here sometimes, and definitely like right here. I don't know why, but right there. I felt that it smoothed and helped, but it didn't fill in my pores because I do have some large pores that are showing it a lot right in here. And I don't really know why. I think it's this foundation. I do like it, but the smell is like so cologne-y. It's like ridiculous, and I've never had my foundation that smell like that. But I did like it. The coverage was okay. I really like it to cover this acne places right here because I don't like to see it. But you know, it's okay. The next thing is the Milani Concealer. I liked this. It was very hydrating, and it almost like reminds me of like the Wet n Wild foundation because of the smell. So yeah, I do like it. Then the next thing is this the Jeffree Star Cosmetics white liquid lipstick that can be used for concealer, I think. I liked it and it did brighten. I can see brightness right in there. And I really liked it to highlight my brow bone before like doing my brows because it gives you like an already step. So I did like it and it was very creamy and had coverage. So yeah. The next thing is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. I would say, like, I don't know. I don't think it has flash. It looks good on the skin. I don't think if it does have flashback, I just won't take any flash photography. But it did dry my skin out a little bit extra, but I did put on a lot. But, I feel like it set my skin, and it worked really good. I really like it, and it didn't really do anything weird that my Coty Airspun or Pretty Vulgar Powder does. And it's, like, really cheap. So this almost might be my new favorite. Next thing is the Wet n Wild bronzer. I like this, but it's not very pigmented, and it might be because of the powder. I have to test that out. But yeah, if I do make my makeup again before this video goes out, I will definitely leave it down in the description, so just go look at that. The next thing is the e.l.f. blush. I really loved this. The pigment in it was just amazing, and it's so pretty and natural. The next thing is the Essence highlighter. I think it's pretty, but you have to use a lot. So for the product you get in here, I wouldn't say it's like, I don't know. I really like, I mean, it's okay. It's definitely not my favorite, but you know. And this eyeshadow from e.l.f. Definitely do not recommend any of these like little quad things. It was ridiculous and it didn't work. The Sexiest Beauty gloss and lipstick. I really loved this. I would have to wear it with a different eye because these eyes just look terrible and it's ridiculous. But the gloss is very hydrating and not sticky. My Whoosh Beauty one is just so heavy, and this one just doesn't feel like that. I hope I'm not having an allergic reaction because it's itching so bad right there. That's weird. Anyway. So, definitely would have to wear this with something else, but it does look very pretty, and I'm kind of living for it. Then, the last thing is this Wet n Wild Rose Setting Prepper, Fixer, and Refresher. I really love this because it has like a scent, but it's almost like too hydrating. I mean, too scented, but it sprays like evenly, yet a lot, and it just made my skin feel so good. It just makes me feel very hydrated, and I really love it. For the price, you cannot beat it. I definitely love e.l.f., Wet n Wild, and Milani because they're cruelty-free, and I love to support that. e.l.f. could step it up with the eyeshadows, definitely. But their products are good. The one thing that I disliked probably was the eyeshadow. And the one thing that I loved was, I can't pick, I'm gonna pick one thing. And like I love a lot, but I'm gonna say the hydrating thing was my favorite because it was very hydrating and I have dry skin. But yeah, I kind of love it. And my thing that I don't hate, but like it's not my favorite out of the entire thing, would probably have to be the bronzer. It's not my favorite, but it's not like my worst thing. It's like, I don't know how I feel about it. I will have to try it with a different powder, like I said. And then my second favorite thing from, probably my favorite thing in that I've tried was the Wet n Wild setting powder. I'm always down to try new stuff, and especially if it's cruelty-free. Like, come on, sis, you came through. If y'all enjoyed this video, I know it was kind of lengthy. I've been here a while filming. That's why I think it's going to be lengthy. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and the question of the video is e.l.f. or Wet n Wild. So if you could only pick one brand to ever use between those two, which one would you pick? Mine would definitely be e.l.f. because of their range of skincare and their foundation range and like everything. Like the new concealer just came out, and Wet n Wild is doing better, but I would just pick e.l.f. because of like their skincare and stuff. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below your answer to the question of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.